You may not realize, but you send silent, non-verbal signals to most of the people every day. This is your body language. It can help to reveal your true feelings when perhaps your words do not. Body language can be in the form of facial expressions, your hand movements, or your body posture. Most of the times it is unconscious, but it gives out clues that can help you to interpret and use body language to your advantage. Welcome back once again. I am Kavita Dhillon, and today I will be talking about the power of body language. Being aware of other people's negative body language can be very useful as it helps to pick up on the unspoken problems. For example, you're talking to a person who's standing or sitting with his arms tightly folded across his chest. Perhaps the person is not interested in listening to what you're saying. Other negative signs to watch out for are tensed facial expressions, moving away from you when you're talking, or avoiding eye contact. Your own body language needs to be in congruence with the message that you want to communicate verbally. Otherwise, you risk sending out mixed signals. By using the right body language, you can convey openness, confidence, and receptiveness. For instance, you can create a confident and a positive first impression by having an open, upright posture, having a solid eye contact with the person with whom you're interacting, by holding your gazes for a few seconds every time, which shows you're sincere and alert. Positive body language can also help when you're speaking in public. You look more confident when you're standing with your shoulders at the back, with an upright yet relaxed posture. Weight of your body equally distributed with one foot slightly ahead of the other. Hand movements can also help. With your hands spread out in front of your body, with the palms facing the audience, shows your willingness to communicate your ideas openly. However, a control needs to be maintained. Too much of hand movement can distract you from what you're speaking. When we communicate with somebody, our body gives out messages that are as strong as our words. Body language can mean different things across different cultures and genders. However, it is good to understand how different behaviors are perceived so that we can make sure our body gives out the same message as our mouth. Let's consider a few scenarios. What is the non-verbal message that you're getting from these scenarios, and how this non-verbal message might affect the verbal message? Scenario number 1. Your boss calls you in his office to discuss the new project, but he is stern with his arms crossed. Scenario number 2. Your teammates come and tell you that they have a bad news for you, but while telling this, they have a smile on their face. Scenario number 3. You tell your co-worker that you will not be able to help him in the project. The co-worker says okay, but slams the door while moving out of your cabin. Now, please try to understand what is the non-verbal message that you're getting from each scenario. Is it the same as the verbal message? If not, then how does it affect the overall meaning of the communication? Understanding body language does more than just improve relationships. It gives an insight into the thoughts and feelings of the people around us. Body language is not a conscious form of communication, and that is the reason why most of the people betray themselves in their body language. Body language is powerful in several ways. First, it's honest. It gives out your true feelings even when your words do not. Second, it creates self-awareness. By understanding your own body language, you come to know of your actions that hinder your success. Third, it helps to understand your feelings. Body language gives out feelings and motives like aggression, submission, and deception. Taking them as cues, you can use them in your communication. Fourth, it enhances your listening and communication skills. To understand your body language, you need to be a good listener. You need to listen and hear between the words to get the exact message. So you become a great listener and a good communicator. Now let's try and understand the components of the non-verbal communication. In 1971, psychologist Albert Mehrabian published a famous study called Silent Messages. In this, he made several conclusions about how spoken words are received. Although this study has been misquoted often throughout the years, the main conclusion was that in any communication, 7% is our verbal communication, 38% is our paraverbal communication, and 55% is our body language. So the two things that we understand from this is that, first, how we speak is 5 times more important than what we speak. And second, body language is a vital part of any communication. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, when your eyes speak one thing and your tongue says another, a practiced man relies on the language of the first. So the ability to interpret body language is a skill that can enhance anybody's life and career. Body language is a form of communication and needs to be practiced like any other form of communication. It is essential to understand the body language of others as well as take care of your own body language. Thank you very much. That's all for today. Until my next video, keep working on your body language.